Hey there guys. So today I am at another nature center here in Prescott, and I made a brief stop over this way a few days ago, and it was getting to be evening and I only got to do a short walk, and I wanted to come back because I just really liked the feel of this. This is right in town, and there's trails all throughout the whole thing. And there's some really cool buildings that I want to show you guys too. So yesterday I was at a different kind of nature center, big fancy built one. It's fairly new, and it's a big center for natural history. And I'm really lucky because there's two of them here. So I get to explore different ones. And just wanted to bring you along a little bit and share some of the awesomeness that you can find when you go looking for local places like this, especially if you want to explore and learn more about the local nature. So I'm gonna switch this over real quick so you guys can see the opposite. Actually, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I now have an iPhone and I'm still learning how to use it, so we'll just stop. Okay, so obviously I have some learning curves going on here, but this is this cool old building, or old looking building. Let's get out of the sun. And I'm assuming they have like occasional gatherings and classes and stuff here too. I haven't been able to get any information offline yet. So check out this cool old building, and let's see what it says. I love things like this when there's history mixed in. So the log cabin was built in the summer of 1975. So it's a little bit older than I am. I was born in the autumn of 76, so yeah. This is pretty cool though, because it's done in a style though that's really older, with like chinked logs, and look at this, it's been done like proper, like, look at those joints. Oh, isn't that cool? Okay, so yeah, so there's lots of really cool little bits and places here. And one of the things that I noticed about this place was that there were a lot of benches, including this one over here that I've been wanting to sit on ever since I first came here. This tree that we're walking up to is a native tree to this area. It's called an alligator juniper. It's a Juniperus depiana, I think is what it was. But just check this tree out. Isn't this awesome? Like, this bark to me, I had been trying to figure this out for a long time. Like, what is this tree? And it was when I came here that I actually got to find out, because I've been seeing it around all over the place. And that is why I love these kinds of places, because they answer my questions, and being such a curious person, I have a lot of questions. My dad used to tell me that whenever I'd ask questions, he'd say, "To make you ask questions, Mari, that's what that is. It's something to make you ask questions." And I'm pretty sure that the entire universe is conspiring to make me ask questions. All right, so let's go enjoy this lovely place. I got lots to learn. Okay, so one of the things I really liked about this particular nature center here in Prescott, when I came by briefly the other day, is that there are benches everywhere. In fact, check it out behind me. There's even some picnic tables and spots like that. See that? So that's really awesome to me, because whenever there's a place where you can really settle down and like sit for a while, especially if you've strolled a little bit, pick out a spot, it really helps for you to slow down and observe. And I've always found that like the birds and stuff will come in if you just sit still, and you'll get to see more. Here there's so many lizards down here in the Southwest, and as soon as you settle down, they'll come out and they like start to check you out, and the ones that do push-ups will start doing their impressive push-ups, and so it's fun. And I mean, as I walk along here, I'm just gonna, like, you can see all these little benches. And it does make me wonder if they have any programs that do like nature connection programs, like the sit spot practices and such that I'm so fond of. I'm going to be so curious to find out. This area is one that I've really come to like, and I know I'm going to want to come back, so I really wanted to check out the nature centers and in case I get to come back and spend a little extra time here and do some volunteer work or something. But yeah, it's just so spectacular. Here, I'm figuring out how to do this. I'll just like show you guys behind me. Maybe. There we go. Check that out. I love this path. Let's do a little one of these. So there's a series of trails through here, and I guess there's even a pond, and I didn't get to see that the other day, so I'm excited. And one of the things I love about Prescott too is all the granite piles that are here. That was such a surprise when we picked it. We got tired of getting snowed on and outside of Flagstaff, so we just sort of picked another place and took off, and didn't know anything about it. And how cool is that? All right, I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if it's gonna show up, but let's see if I can figure out how to use this device. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Nah. Oh, you can't do that with video. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. You guys are gonna get a laugh out of this because I'm not gonna edit this, so woohoo. Okay, so there's a big tall rock up there, and there's a little spot on top of it. And because I can't zoom in, you're just gonna have to believe me that there's a marmot there. Oh yeah, big fat marmot. That's cool. Anyway, check out these rocks behind me. So there is Joshua Tree-like granite here, except there's a lot more vegetation than there is in Joshua Tree, and there's lakes mixed in. So it's just turning out to be a spectacular place. And since I've been here, I have added so many birds to my life list. It is crazy. This is, I was having like little spatterings of them since I hit the road about a month and a half ago. But when I got to Prescott, I don't know what it is about this place, but it's got a lot of new birds for me, so I was really excited. We'll see if we actually hit, so this is really exciting. So I'm gonna sit down and tell you guys this, because if I can find a spot. I also try not to get lost on the trails while I'm here. So this is really fun. The other day, I was like, you know, I've had a lot of new birds, and I wonder, I'm getting really close to 300 for my life list. Now, I haven't traveled a lot out of the Pacific Northwest, so for me to have 300 birds in just since 2004 and really not have traveled very much is pretty exciting. So I've only done just a little bit up into Canada until now. So I sat down and I went through and I counted my list because I've lost my computerized list. So I counted my list and I, yes, actually had my 300th bird that day. I was so exciting. It was so exciting. It was a summer tanager, a beautiful, bright, scarlet red bird. And that day I'd actually gotten 3 live birds in a row. And they were northern mockingbird, blue grosbeak, which has got to be one of my favorite ever. That was just such a cool bird. And then the summer tanager. So that was pretty exciting. So I wonder who's going to be 301. Oh, guys, check out this rock. See that rock behind me? Well, maybe if I can learn how to use this thing. Okay, and then you can see the rock really close. Check that out. See what I mean? This is just, yes. All right, my arm needs a break. I'm gonna have to get like a stick. Oh boy, here I go. All right, so I've just come into where the pond is here, and I'm gonna show it to you behind me, just because that's the easiest way for me to figure out how to do this. And since I've got here, all these critters have been scurrying out. I'll tell you, in the desert, if you find water, you will find a lot more animals and plants. It gets a lot more diverse really quick. So it's really funny because there's this one plant that I've been really curious about identifying. There's a lot of it where I'm camped right now, and so far I still haven't found one of them with a tag on it. They've got little thorns on them, and it reminds me a little bit of like the barberry with the bright red berries that so many people in the Northwest plant in their yards. I scared a marmot earlier when I was coming around the corner. Actually, I was stopped and taking pictures near the pond. But there's another marmot. Can we do this again? How do I do it? It's up on those rocks. I don't think you can see them. It's hard to tell. This is a really pretty spot. I think I'm gonna find a bench if the insects aren't too bad. Whoa, cool rocks. Anyway, yeah, so I've been searching specifically for this one plant bush. Wouldn't you know it, it'd be the one I haven't found anything tied to yet with a name tag. Seen the plant, but just not. Check these rocks out, you guys. Check that out. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Okay, yeah, I'm a bit of a rock geek. I really love rock formations like this. We were so excited when we came in here and saw this kind of granite. So there's a bench down here by the creek. Oh yeah. So the other thing that's there's a lot of here are ants, and I keep having to walk around the mounds. There's little ant mounds, and then there's these giant ant mounds, which I call them the ants on speed because they move around so fast. Oh, cool. It's like a what is this plant? Let's look. Check out this cool plant. Isn't that flower pretty? I don't see any here marked with a name yet, but maybe I'll get lucky and we'll be able to find one. So I got it turned around so I can show you the pond easier. Here's a bench here right next to me. And another bench right over here in the shade, which is much preferred. So what's it say? It says, "The song of the waters is audible to every ear, but there is other music in these hills, by no means audible to all. Sit quietly and listen, and think hard of everything you have seen and tried to understand. Then you may hear it, a vast pulsing harmony, its score inscribed on 1,000 hills, its notes the lives and deaths of plants and animals, its rhythms spanning the seconds and the centuries." Aldo Leopold. Beautiful. How appropriate when I found my spot. Oh guys, this is hilarious. I have found my spot to sit, and it has been provided, look at this, with a fly swatter, which right about now there's a lot of insects hatching out. So alright, this is my view. This is going to be one of my first sit spots, and we'll see how long I get to last here today. Depends on critters. We'll see if I'm quiet, if the critters will come back. A lot of birds. Oops. Just that little note. Getting low on battery. Guess it's time just to turn it off and sit. Okay, so I am going to have to move on from this spot because it is very insecty. So I think I'll just sign off since I am getting low on battery here. Thanks for coming along on this rather wobbly ride that we did here. I'm getting to learn how to use this new beautiful iPhone that was gifted to me, and I'm hoping that it'll make getting photos and videos up more often easier, so I'm excited about that, especially being on the road. Yeah, it's been crazy how little I end up online, so this will be good. Anyway guys, if you got nature centers near you, anywhere near you, look them up, check them out, and find a bench, sit on it for a while, and maybe yours will come with a little froggy fly swatter too. Nature blessings. Bye.